Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff. Tonight I'm getting back to your request. So this one is a request for B1A4 on Killing Voice. Now, a couple of things. Never heard of B1A4. Never heard anything, never heard any of their music. Never even heard of the group. So this is another one that you guys are completely introducing me to. This is a request from user no name. Spelled very stylistically, of course. But I do want to make a disclaimer. I filmed this video 7 hours ago. 7.5. So this is the second time I'm filming this video. Why, you might ask? Well, I always give a disclaimer on these Killing Voice videos, right? Where I don't have YouTube Premium. If you see some weird edits, it's because I'm taking the ads out there. And I went to edit the video. All the audio from the video was great, except for mine. My mic was muted the entire 40-minute video. So I'm so upset. Not like, you know, I'm irritated that not only did I lose the time that I'd put into that video, but that's more time I could have put into more videos. It's also, I was so disheartened after the first try, I had to go take a nap. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it again right now. So with that out of the way, please understand, even though I strive to give genuine reactions, this one's going to be a little different. I'll try to remember my genuine reaction, and I'll try to be as genuine in the moment as I still can, but I have already done this video. I've already reacted to this. It just didn't see the light of day. So if any of it comes off as slightly less genuine, I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. Sorry for screwing it up. This is the first time I've ever done that. I've had a couple where I started a video and I had the video muted, but I caught that pretty quick. I didn't waste 40 plus minutes on it. Not this time. So with that all out of the way, in order to stay as genuine as possible, I still looked nothing about this group up after this video. The only thing I can tell you that I couldn't have told you before going in is that this is a 3-member group. And yeah, let's head over and get started again. All right, here we go. Yeah, they didn't even wait for him to come out on and introduce themselves. They're just like, all right, we're starting the music. Let's go.
야, 너 똑바로 말해. 어디야? 어딘데? 지금 어딘데? 자꾸 왔다 갔다 뭐라는 거야? 이상해. 정말 이상해. 오늘따라 너의 목소리가 떨리는 거. 다 같이 해주세요. 힘만 열면 너는 매일 거짓말. 눈만 뜨면 너는 매일 거짓말. 틈만 나면 너는 매일 거짓말. 이제 나는 알았어. 그럴 줄 알았어. 이게 무슨 일이야? 이렇게 좋은 날에.
That wink though, taking me out.
이렇게 좋은 날에. You, baby, I want you beautiful. What's up, what's up? Tell me, what's up? 이게 무슨 일이야? 이렇게 좋은 날에. 이게 무슨 일이야? 이렇게 좋은 날에. You, baby, I want you beautiful. What's up, what's up? Tell me, what's up? 아, 인사드릴까요?
I paused, and then I remembered the first time I watched this, there was an ad right there. So I thought it was a new song, but it was the outro to that song. So, is this guy on the right our rapper? Or does this group really have a rapper? Because I do remember he's the only one that did the rapping through the first, through when I watched it the first time that I recall. But I don't know if the others can rap or if they do on some of the other songs. So let me know. But everything that they do here, I don't recall seeing any of the other members do rap. Also, was this always a 3-member group, or did this start as a 4-member group, or well, like how did we get here? Because I'm curious what the name B1A4 means. I assumed that there would have been a 4th member. Maybe they left. Maybe they were kicked out. I don't know. Maybe they've always been a 3-member group. I don't know. But then someone's got to explain this B1A4 thing to me. I mean, I guess I could look it up, but what's the point of that, right? Like, it's what YouTube comments are for.
하나 둘, Let's play B1A4.
Also-
안녕하세요, B1A4입니다. 반갑습니다.
저희 비원에이포가 오랜만에 컴백을 했습니다.
아, 그렇습니다. 네.
리와인드라는 노래 컴백했는데요.
네.
그래서 오늘 딩고에서 저희
I don't
비원에이포
like
여러 가지
the
노래들
auto-gen subs, but they kinda work.
킬링 보이스 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
네.
감사합니다.
아이고.
네, 첫 번째 곡은요.
Okay, before we start this song, from that first song, this guy on the left is my favorite, I think. Although this guy on the right, like I said, he did bring rap to the group and he could sing, so I don't know. Still waiting to see what he really delivers, the guy in the middle. Also, I've mentioned this before, but some of you have told me you can barely see my mouse when I'm pointing at people. Some of you don't have that problem, but for those of you with bad eyes or on tiny screens, at least this group only has 3 members, so at least I can say right, middle, and left. Right? At least I don't have to be like, oh, this guy 13th from the side. Anyway.
네네. 네, 저희 데뷔곡이죠. 네네.
Okay, one more quick thing. I think what I'm gonna do with the subs is I will turn them off for the song, but I'll try and turn them back on when they're talking if I can catch it in time. Because the subs are mostly accurate when they're talking, but it doesn't seem to be that accurate during the songs.
오케이. 첫눈에 삐리 꽂혀 너와 나. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, baby. 은밀히 주고받는 메시지. Tell me, tell me, tell me now. 남자들 침 흘리면 너만 봐. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, baby. 청순한 글래머에 푹 빠져. Show me, show me, show me now. 왜 너의 숨소리가 꼭 주문처럼 들릴까? 나 정신 미 차리게 amazing한 사람아. Okay go. 너에게만 yes man 뭐든지 다 해줄게. Okay go.
Very, very nice. But I'll tell you why in a second.
네, 이 노래는
Okay, so my guy on the left, I think I like his tone the best. But what I was gonna say when I said it was nice, but I'll say it later, was he not the left in this shot, but far left. Something about his voice, and I can't describe it. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you're just wondering what the heck I'm trying to say, and I apologize. But something in the way he's delivering his lines, at least in that song, makes him sound, I don't know, more mature. Like, if you've heard like traditional style singers, not necessarily pop singers, but like genuine vocalists from, you know, a couple decades ago, they have that kind of older sound. And I'm not saying he sounds old or, you know, anything like that. It's just, I don't know, something about the quality of his voice gives me that mature feeling. And I don't know how else to describe it. Like I said, if you understand, great. If not, I'm sorry I'm confusing you.
OK 앨범에 수록되었던
네네.
못된 것만 배워서라는
Also,
네.
this guy on the right with the, I mean, they all did it, but the guy on the right, when he did it alone, where he went up, down, up, and then further up, like, that was really cool, especially because I didn't know he had that kind of range. So he showed that he can sing, and he showed he can deliver a little bit of a rap flow, but now he's showing off, you know, hey, I've got a little bit of range here too. Like, don't sleep on me. And now I'm seeing a little bit more about what our guy in the middle here is offering. He's offering, well, vocal prowess too, but he's offering like he's coming in with like the echoes and the ad-libs and some of like the lower lines in the musicality. I'm still waiting to see him like deliver, but he's got a very like warm tone to his voice too. So we'll look at that. Keep an eye out for it.
네.
No.
I forgot to turn on subs.
착한 니만 몰라서 뭔가 자꾸만 꼬여 아직 철이 없어서 깊은 사랑이 어려워 사랑 끝까지 거 그냥 밀어붙여 생각을 했던 내가 멍청해서 더 잘할게 내가 더 잘할게 미안해 화 풀어줘 내가 다 잘못했어.
Okay, so, and that one gave me a better example of it. So this guy in the middle, if you've ever worked a job where you spend a lot of time on the phone, right? Either someone who trained you, or your parents, or your boss, somebody has told you, smile while you're talking, because that smile communicates through the phone. All right, that's sometimes true, not all the time, but as a general rule of thumb, sure, whatever. But where I'm going with this is that feeling that they're trying to get you to convey when they tell you to smile while you talk is that feeling that I get from him when he sings. I'm sure he can deliver sadness, and I'm sure he can deliver, you know, rage if he needed to or anything like that. So I'm not saying he's not multi-emotional, able to deliver that, but he just has this warm quality to his voice that makes you feel like he's smiling on the inside when he performs. Yeah. It makes me want to smile hearing him sing. I don't think he's my favorite of the three. So far, that's my guy here on the left. But, yeah. It's just a really nice, warm, almost innocent quality to his voice.
Beautiful target.
Yeah.
I thought he said beautiful tiger. And then they flashed it in orange on the background.
아름다운
뭐더라?
He's trying to drown him out. That's nice.
Oh my beautiful target, you 춤 좀 all like a rocket. Oh my beautiful target, you 춤 좀 all like a rocket. I like it, like it, like it. I like it, like it, like it. I like it, like it, like it.
내 맘은 붐붐붐붐 너 때문에 숨숨숨숨 모션에 슬슬슬슬 다가가 너에게 빠져버렸어 내 스타일에 적합해 난 내게 반해서 우적해 너와 함께 남은 언제나 서울 뉴욕 딩고 Let's go
Oh my beautiful target, 내 춤춤만 hot like a rocket. 내 뜨거운 심장이 그대를 기다려요.
That very mature, gorgeous resonance. Oh.
이번 노래는 요즘에 다시 재평가받는 곡이죠
맞습니다.
네네 맞습니다.
3대 나쁜 남자 곡이다
그렇죠.
네.
네. 제목이 뭐죠?
잘잘 굿나잇이요
제주도 굿나잇이요?
잘잘 굿나잇
잘잘 굿나잇.
예.
오케이.
그래 오늘은 먼저 자요. 그대 잠들면 나도 잘게요. 전화를 끊고 화려한 옷을 입고 나갈 준비를 하죠. 아무도 모르게.
오늘 하루
What is that in the background?
다 같이 해주세요.
주겠니 good night 잘 자요 good night 그럼 난 dancing 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 in the moonlight whoa, 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 whoa. 머릿속에 오늘 그대가 없네요 good night 잘 자요 good night 그럼 난 dancing 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 in the moonlight whoa, 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 whoa. 미안해요 오늘 그대가 없네요
So, okay. Couple of things here. The harmony at the end was really nice, but it was strange because it was so toned down, right? It was almost, it's not whispered, but it's sung very softly. And I don't know if that's deliberate or if it's a technique to not drown each other out on this particular harmony. And the reason I say that is because this guy on the left with the higher notes, his voice stands out a little more. So I feel like they kind of had to pull him back to be able to harmonize effectively right there. But one thing I do want to point out is that harmonizing while and sounding good doing it while singing softly, at least in my opinion, is much harder than harmonizing, with your full voice or even belting. Because if you're full voice, if you're singing your normal tone, if everyone is singing in their normal tone, especially in a group with chemistry, you're able to blend, right? That's the whole point. If you're belting, everyone's just going all out, like we saw in the video with like Big Mama, or even maybe even Mamamoo. Like, if you've got those big vocals that can do that, that's also really stunning. But to harmonize at very soft talk is not easy, because you've still got to have enough breath and power to produce the note that you're trying to hit while not overpowering the other people within the actual harmony structure. So yeah, really, really nice. Strange, unique, but nice.
내가 더 아파서 이렇게 널 보낸다 눈물이 흐른다 너와 나 너무 사랑했으니까 네가 없는 거리를 또 걸어본다
Caught me by surprise there, even though I've already seen it. So, okay. The reason this caught me by surprise is, for a second, I couldn't tell who was singing, because his high notes and his high notes switched so effortlessly. And I think my guy on the right is taking the lead for my favorite as of right now. Because, right, I've talked about his tone, What I haven't talked about really is what he brings, right? I've mentioned he raps, I've mentioned he can sing, and he has a high note. But what is really standing out to me about him, and I do find that I tend to lean towards standing the rappers sometimes, but anyway, what's standing out to me about this guy on the right is that he has so much versatility, right? They all do, but especially the twos on the ends, and this guy in particular. He has the lower range, he has the rap, he has the high notes, he has the harmonies, he can, sing with power, he can sing with finesse. This guy on the left, I like his tone the best. The guy in the middle, like I said, he just makes me want to smile. And I like what he's bringing. The guy on the right, though, I think is going to be my favorite. Anyway, all right, let's keep going.
이번 곡은 솔로데이.
이별은 막지 못해 누구도 막지 못해 It's getting round, it's getting you round 이제는 즐겨야 돼 이별을 즐겨야 돼 yeah. It's getting you round girl
다 같이 해주세요.
Solo solo day Solo solo day girl 오늘따라 기분이 더 좋네 건들지 마 Solo solo day Solo solo day boy 기분 좋은 Solo 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 day
이번
Pretty.
노래는 저희
네.
론리 앨범에 수록되었던 길이란 노래입니다.
네, 그렇습니다.
또 학창 시절이 떠오르는 그런 노래죠.
제 어릴 때가 정말 기억이 많이 나는 것 같습니다.
아 그랬어요?
저 진짜 1,000원이 아쉬워서 걸어 다녔거든요.
아 그래도
I felt sorry for the 1,001. I think he mean like he couldn't afford the 1,001 like for the bus.
집까지 걸었던 매일 유난히 길고 길던 우리 하굣길 그 길을 걸으며 이야기를 나누며 시간이 참 짧았어 네가 있기에 외롭지 않았어 누리고 모래먼지 날리고 서로가 서로의 영웅이 되어도 널 지키고 네가 슈퍼맨 내가 배트맨 하며 치고받고 싸우던 그때는 우리가 최고 늘 찾던 우리 집들 담벼락 말투부터 서로가 닮더라 아직 꺼내보지 못한 우리들 비밀 향기 가득 남아있는 우리 걷던 길 매일 울고 웃으며 걸었던 길 함께 맹세한 약속을 잊지 않길 다시 만나는 그날에 웃을 수 있게 변치
Nice little run there.
않기를 너와 나만은 함께 걸어온 길의 끝에서
Beautiful.
약속해 약속해 oh 라라라라라라라 약속해 약속해 oh 라라라라라라라
What are these two doing?
저 질문 하나 하겠습니다, 여러분.
네, 뭔데요?
좋아해, 사랑해보다 더 거대한 말 뭔지 아십니까?
뭔데요?
그걸 몰라서 이 곡을 썼습니다. 네. 들어오세요.
가만히 앉아 귀 기울여 낮은 떨림을 느껴 두근거림 속 어렴풋이 들리는
So nice.
아득히 수놓인 기억 속 예쁜 별들을 따라 걷다 문득 따스해지는 순간
Why is this guy about to crack up?
나의 세상 나의 우주 어디에도 들리고 보이는 게 단어라서 거대한 너의 그 말 한없이 고마워지는 날 오랜 날 아끼고 아꼈던 말 혹 부서질까 어린아이처럼 소중히 어루만졌던 말 너라서 모든 날이 너여서 들려주고 싶어
Really nice technique there.
했던 그 말
Okay.
지금 어딘데
I just can't seem to stop screwing this up. All right, we'll go back in a second. But actually, you know what? Let's just. Is this it? Yeah. Actually, this is perfect. This right here, I love when an artist can be mindful of their technique, and it's honestly he's probably done this so many times that it's not even being mindful. It's just like performance memory at this time. But knowing that you want to hold out a note, but you have to put out a lot of air to not only make it a strong note, but you also need to hold it, right? So he's putting out a lot of air to hit the note, and then he's sustaining it. But sometimes if you try to belt out a note, and if you try to hold it for a long period of time, not like super long, but you get the point, like elongate it, if you want to make it more quiet, if you want to make it trail off, you have a hard time doing that without taking some of your breath away. But if you take some of the breath away, the power goes away, right? So sure, it trails off, but it also starts to sound weak. What he's doing, and you'll see a lot of really good vocalists do this, is they'll keep singing at pretty much the same intensity. You know, some of their air is running out, so they are getting a little softer. But instead of, you know, reserving air or pushing too much out so that he's deliberately running out, he's pulling himself off of the mic and trailing away, so it gets just a little softer as he pulls his mouth away from the microphone. That's what I was trying to get at with the nice technique there. This guy in the middle just sounds so innocent.
다신 울지 말아요.
Why is he laughing? So
내 곁에 있어, you are the only one. I pray no tears in your dreams. I know you'll fly high in your life. 어딘데? 지금 어딘데?
why is it that every time I want to hit pause, it like keeps going back here? I'm not even up here. Anyway, all right. So that song almost makes me emotional, right? Like it's like someone is singing to you about their belief in you, and they're cheering for you. You know, they're singing the lines of like, I pray no tears in your dreams. You know, like whether you're asleep or awake, your actual dreams or the dreams you want to pursue when you're awake. And then they're saying like, I know you'll fly high in your life. Like you're going to succeed. You're going to be able to move forward and chase that dream and maybe even achieve that dream. But one other thing I wanted to point out, if I can find it, was their harmony, because it had a unique structure. Was this it? Yes. Actually, this wasn't the unique structure I was thinking of, but I did like this harmony because they had... Yeah, let's start from the beginning of that harmony. So we've got high note here on the left, low note here on the right. Now, the guy in the middle is going to come in a minute. Now they've switched. Now he's the low one, the one in the middle. I don't think I caught what I wanted to catch there, but that's all right. What is this little reggaeton up here? feel like I'm back on the beach.
하고 있었단 걸. Hey look at me 내 얘기 좀 들어줘 기막히고도 어이없는 스토리 사랑하던 그녀에게 받았던 배신감 oh 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 에에에에 아마 전부터 느낌이 이상해 잠도 못 이루 악몽을 벗어내 그 꿈이 현실이 됐던 그 순간 Someone please call me 911 Tell me why Oh please tell me why Oh baby Tell me why Oh please tell me why Baby Tell me 이제 다시 돌이킬 수가 없단 걸 알아 참아보려 했지만 넌 내가 싫어하는 일들을 뒤에서 몰래 하고 있었단 걸 이제 다시 돌이킬 수가 없단 걸 알아 참아보려 했지만 넌 내가 싫어하는 일들을 뒤에서 몰래 하고 있었단 걸
I
이
like
노래는
that.
저희 그 오리진 앨범에 수록되었던 바람이란 노래입니다.
네. 아, 이 노래 너무 좋아요.
네, 네.
신영이 썼죠?
Your child song is so good.
좋습니다.
Yeah, I don't trust it. We're done here.
그댄 바람 같아 어느새 불어왔다가 연기처럼 사라져버려 너 연기처럼 사라져버려 너 가질 수가 없어 손에 쥐면 사라져 접힐 때 접히지 않게
Came in with the power after that soft voice.
눈에 보이지 않게 조금씩 빠져들게 해 가끔은 날도 시험해 빠져들게 해 가질 수가 없어 손에 쥐면 사라져 접힐 때 접히지 않아 사라지고 없어 내 맘 같지 않은 걸 no 내 맘 같지 않은 걸 no 그럴 거면 거세게 몰아쳐 나를 그냥 날려줘 yeah 볼에 닿을 때 나를 미소 짓게 하고 저 멀리 사라져버려 그렇다면 더 세게
swag, that
소리쳐
flow.
어디에도 못 가게
It's like riding a wave.
내 몸을 더 거칠게 감싸고 네 곁에만 그냥 머물러 있게 해
That's exactly what it is. It's riding a vocal wave. What? Why are their children laughing? My guy on the rise.
아직 난 왜 여전히 왜 여기서 왜 이러는지 연기처럼 흩날리는 기억 You're like girl 난 많이 아팠어 in my heart 우리에게 절대 없을 거라던 이별 몰래 날 찾아왔다가 이렇게 너무 쉽게 사랑은 소리 없이 나를 떠나 다시 돌아가려고 해도 네가 없구나 아무리 불러봐도 이제 네가
My God.
없구나 우린 아무것도 없구나 정말 아무것도 없구나 yeah. Every day every day 너와 함께 거리를 걷는다 다시 함께 걷는다면 우리 함께 걷는다면 yeah yeah Baby I just wanna spend some time with you Baby I just wanna spend some time with you Baby I just wanna spend some time with you Baby I just wanna spend some time with you
Okay. First off, that was beautiful. Second off, my guy on the right, those notes, man. I'm not even sure I could sing that high if I got my finger caught in a door. But so one thing, a couple of things actually that I want to point out here though. First, we've kind of been wondering, or at least I've kind of been wondering, other than that innocent, soft tone to his voice, what does my guy in the middle here bring? And what I'm noticing more and more is that he brings everything you need to the group harmonies, right? He can fill that middle or that low spot when either these other two can go high or low or middle, and so they can kind of switch parts. I think he could even go high, but I don't know that we've heard that. If we have, I apologize. I've already forgotten it. But in this particular song, what you see him doing is really interesting because towards the end there, we hear this lower background track, right? Or what we thought was background track. If you're not watching this, you're just listening to it. It's almost like literally a backing track. But what he's done here is come in and put the bass line down. And I'm not talking bass as in like deep. I'm talking about bass as in like the bottom layer of the layering structure, right? So he's come in with the lonely, 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 obviously more melodious than how I'm saying it, but he's setting the floor for the vocal layering. And then we've got this guy on the right who's going up for those really high notes. And one thing I thought was really cool though is, so normally when you see or hear someone doing ad-libs, it's usually somebody who's either echoing the last couple of words of a phrase or sentence that's being sung, or it's someone who's adding a lot of vocal texture to the background with like high notes or sustained notes with runs. But our guy on the left here, he's not going high. He's slotting in right there in the middle. So remember I told you the guy in the middle is setting the bottom floor of the layer. Our guy on the right is coming in up top, and so these ad-libs, let me back up. The guy on the right, not only is he coming in at the top, but that's where he's singing. The main vocal line is the top register. So you've got the two ends of the spectrum here, and our guy on the left is filling the middle with the ad-libs. That is unique, and I like it, and we're going to play it again because I want you to actually pay attention to that part. Lonely, lonely, lonely in the middle. High notes over here. Ad-libs here in the middle. And then they harmonize with the lonely boy at the end. Very nice.
이번 노래는 영화처럼이란 노래입니다.
그렇습니다.
네. 영화처럼.
Why are we holding
실명
hands, by the
공개했었죠?
way?
맞아요.
예쁜 동화 속 한 장면처럼 내 눈앞에 네가 있어. 길고 긴 시간을 돌고 돌아서 이렇게 너와 운명처럼 yeah. 그때 그 순간을 넌 기억할까. 많은 사람들 속 제일 빛나던 너. 너와 나 눈이 마주치던 순간 시간이 멈춰버린 것만 같아. 마치 영화처럼 거짓말처럼 너의 손잡고 있는 이 순간 어린아이처럼 간절히 원했던 꿈꿔왔던 이 순간 너와 나.
Now he's filling that lower register again, the middle one. Beautiful.
오렌지색 하늘은 무슨 맛일까요?
What is love?
맛있겠죠?
오렌지색의 하늘은 무슨 맛일까. 손을 뻗어 닿으면 어떤 기분일까. 아마 머릿속에 누군가 가득 찬 그런 느낌일 거야. All right.
Little rap singing there.
It's all
Okay.
right. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
선명해 보고 있어 너 yeah, yeah. 간절해지는 거
You broke him.
똑같지러운 건 그때 남아도 falling love do만 내 story
두 손을 잡고 두만하는 곳으로 도망가버리는 것 그런 게 사랑이 아닐까 너와 내가 하나가 된 순간 yeah what is love
하나 둘 셋 그대로 모든 게 멈춰버린 지금 이 느낌 아무런 말 없어도 설레는 감정을 숨길 수가 없지
두근거리는 맘 똑같다면 밤새 잠 못 이룬다면 너와 나 we will fall in love yeah what is love 오렌지색 하늘의 맛은 뭘까 두 손 내닿으면 어떤 기분일까 아마 머릿속에 누군가 가득 찬 그런 느낌일 거야 oh love love yeah what is love
I don't know. Let's get these guys in twice together and let's figure this damn thing out.
와 벌써
What is love, guys?
이번 앨범 타이틀곡 리와인드입니다.
그렇습니다. 오랜만에 컴백한 만큼 여러분들 많은 사랑과 관심 부탁드리겠습니다.
Come back? Oh wow, this one was from this year.
어젯밤 꿈속에서 널 만난 그 순간 아무 말 못하고 멈춰버린 그 순간 온몸의 세포들이 내게 널 잡으라고 신호를 보내요
이상해 나도 모르게 찰나의 순간 반응에 나의 모든 게
우리만의 무대 위 조명이 하나 둘씩 켜지고 두근거리는 심장 소리에 또 하나 춤추고 계속할게 난이 꿈이 깨도 난 Rewind Rewind
시간을 돌려서 어젯밤 꿈속으로
시계바늘을 돌려 어젯밤 꿈속으로 찰나의 순간이었던 그때의 꿈으로
깰 수 없는 꿈을 꾼데도
그곳에
My guy, stop with the hip sways.
Rewind Rewind
시간을 돌려서 어젯밤 꿈속으로
정해진 막연처럼 난 여기 있어 이 꿈에서 깨어나도 네 곁에서 너 만나는 secret number 불러줄게 어서 여기 내 손 잡고 난 웃어줘 그리고 말을 say something You are so beautiful 같이 있는 지금 remarkable
You are so beautiful
Guys, guys, stop, 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 stop.
You are so wonderful
Shucks.
시계바늘을 돌려 어젯밤 꿈속으로 찰나의 순간이었던 그때의 꿈으로
깰 수 없는 꿈을 꾼데도 그곳에 같이 버린다 해도
Rewind Rewind
시간을 돌려서 어젯밤 꿈속으로
헤이! 아, 딩고 너무 감사합니다. 네, 너무 나오고 싶었어요, 진짜.
맞아요.
네, 너무 행복했고요, 여러분. 앞으로 정말 열심히 활동할 테니까 리와인드도 많이 사랑해 주시고 저희 B1A4 많이 사랑해 주십시오.
Give her
시간을 돌려서 어젯밤 꿈속으로
is that like a comeback?
인사드릴까요?
네. 하나, 둘.
Let's review. 감사합니다.
Should I take the time to say hello? I think that meant goodbye. Maybe?
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
No, he's like, I can't remember what I actually did.
안녕.
Like, well. Alright, guys, so that was the reaction to B1A4 on Killing Voice, and I gotta be completely honest here, even though I already reacted once, after my nap, I didn't remember all of this stuff, so a lot of this was literally a genuine first reaction, even though it's a second reaction. So I hope you guys still enjoyed this one. I apologize for the screw up and the somewhat lack of authenticity toward on the second recording. But yeah, the B1A4, they had some really nice harmonies. I think my guy on the right is definitely my favorite. The one on the left has my favorite tone. The one in the middle, like I said, he makes me smile, and he brings that harmonious versatility, and then my guy on the right brings the versatility in the sense of like filling every area of the spectrum of the song. He can be the low notes, he can be the mid, he can be the high register, he can be the rap line. Although I wonder if they have more, like, are they primarily a vocal slash ballad type of group, or do they actually have songs where the rapper is, he has more of a rap? I'm just curious. It's not something I wanted to see here necessarily, because I understand this is Killing Voice. I've actually mentioned that in a couple other videos where I was shocked that there was so much emphasis on a rap with some of those other groups. And that wasn't bad either. I appreciated that. But in a show like this where it's designed for the vocals, I like to see the vocals shine. A lot of you know and have told me, even though I know already as well, that there's a separate show for rappers called Killing Verse, which is why I like to see this show stick mainly to vocals. But we're back to my original question. Do any of their songs feature rap at all? Or is it kind of like more of an afterthought, or not really even done at all in their music? Yeah. All right. So that's enough rambling here at the end. I appreciate you guys checking this one out. And I will be trying to get to some more content for you guys this weekend. So until the next one, take care, everybody.